Today's weather dropped quite a bit of rain in parts of the state, and it caused some flooding along the shoreline. News 8's Renee Schmiel shows us what some people had to deal with in Milford.
Areas next to marshes are some of the most prone to flooding. Areas like Beachland Avenue, that's right here on the map, and as you can see, it's right up next to this purple area here, which is one of the marshes. And this is Beachland Avenue right here, and as you can see, there's already several inches of water here on the road. The marshes are just over here behind me, but this is as close as we can get to them.
I mean, this is nothing yet.
Duarte Cabral lives on the Milford shoreline, and he sees the streets flood here pretty often. The water can get especially high here since it can come from the sound across the street or the nearby marsh. So he and his neighbors know what to do.
Yeah, move the cars, but I can't do anything about the house right now. So where I got to go is move my garbage cans.
So the first thing I went to do was look for my car, see if I was not underwater yet.
Officials know this area floods too. They sent crews to check it out about an hour before high tide. That's how they decide if they need to warn residents about the threat of flooding.
We're expecting some local coastal flooding. Some of the roadways will flood. Some of the railroad underpasses will flood. Those are about the first to flood.
Officials ask drivers to move their cars to higher ground and stay off the roads if possible, since driving in areas like this can be risky. This morning's rain was enough to make roads like Melba Street nearly impassable, though some drivers still tried to get through. Ryan Farrell wasn't one of them.
Looks like a home day. Good football day, good cleaning up day, so a little of both.
And weather like this makes neighbors nervous, since a rainy day means the water on the streets might encroach on their cars and houses.
So this happens with a good rainstorm. And if a hurricane or a heavier storm comes, forget it, we're really in for it.
Despite the rain and wind, it was a warm day for January, and neighbors were relieved that it was only rain that they were dealing with.
I'd prefer rain over snow any day. So far we've been lucky, and I'm happy for that. I don't like cold.
Officials were expecting 2 feet of water or more on some of the roads like this on the shoreline. In Milford, Renee Schmiel, News 8.